President Nixon came over, kind of like a guy's guy, hit me on the arm and said, "Elvis, you got a couple of big ones here." And he said, "You guys play football?" And we talked a little bit about football, and Elvis kind of, oh, and then the president went and got some cufflinks, presidential seal cufflinks for Sonny and I, and came back and gave them to us, and it was just a real warm feeling. And another thought I had, I was in the presence, very different fields, but two guys, greats at the top of their field, who had both come through some tough times at recent, and I really saw what the bond was. They both related to each other, and they were both very, it was an honest thing. Neither one was trying to impress the other one. They both, and that was a remarkable thing to experience, to be there and see that, and see that. And you know, these guys stayed in touch for the rest of their lives. When President Nixon had the phlebitis and went to the hospital, Elvis called him in the hospital. They had a nice talk. When Elvis was in the hospital, President Nixon called him. And they, I mean, it wasn't just a one-time thing, that respect. And I remember after Elvis's passing, a long time after, and I saw President Nixon doing a speech, and I could still tell the way he talked about my friend, there was still a respect. There, you know, you can read, you can talk, and I understand the iconic image, and there was a movie made that they had actually asked me to produce. It was a comedy, but this was a true American story, and these guys, this really represented what I think this country is all about, and it was a real sincere, wonderful American story.